It's your boy Jones coming to you guys live with that hood news, representing that ROD, Repent or Die. You know the movement. You know. Give a round of applause for your boy. Could be in here like swimwear. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, y'all. Yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Today, gonna keep it a little brief. You understand? Just a little brief. Nothing too major. Um, I know I've been slacking for the last few days. Just been dealing with a lot. You know, fixing the truck. You know what I'm saying? Branching off, doing other things, editing. You know, just basically just trying to do the things that's necessary to, you know, take this brand and this movement to the next level. And it's kind of hard when you doing this by yourself. Not saying doing it by yourself, but when you taking on majority of the load. Shout out to my son Bo. You know what I'm saying? That's his artwork behind me. You know, you see, he says June's looking fire. Um, you know, he's also my co-host. And I've been my bro for over 20 years, man. Facts, like literally. You know, friendships and loyalty and just brotherhoods don't even last this long. You understand? And me and Bo, we be having our different ups and downs, our arguments. You know what I'm saying? Our back and forths, our slap boxes. You know what I'm saying? But that's my bro, man. I'm about to go check him right now, actually. You know what I'm saying? Pull up on him. But today I just wanted to just, you know, touch base on a few things. Um, Bobby Smurder's back home. You know what I'm saying? Round of applause for that. Round of applause for Bobby Smurder. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Welcome home, young man. Welcome home. You know, I just want Bobby Smurder to understand that, yeah, you home, but just remember, you know, they watching. Not just, not just, who watching, but the youngins, everybody. You know, you took the hip hop scene by storm, and things happen. When you playing both sides of the game, sometimes you get jammed up. It is what it is. But that's neither here nor there. Something I wanted to talk about is, when are you considered legendary? The reason why I say that is, I got a 16-year-old son, and he said to me that, Drake is the GOAT. And I had to laugh. And I said, are you able to prove that he's the GOAT? He said, yeah. He gave me a few songs. Sky. I'm not saying Drake ain't lyrically nice. He's a nice dude, but it wasn't no GOAT worth of material for me to be like, yeah, he's up there. And I say that because a lot of times we get misconstrued of what being great is. Even like in sports. And this is another situation. When I spoke with my lady, and she said something to me. I said LeBron. He's a LeBum. That's what I call him. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect, LeBron James could play ball. You know what I'm saying? You make it to the NBA, you could play ball. You understand? But to be considered the greatest, like the GOAT, you're already out of that discussion once your finals record is under 500. You're disqualified. Period. And you know, people may not see it that way, but I know that people that join sports and join teams and organizations, your job as you being hired or being chosen or being picked, whatever you wanna call it, your job is to deliver them whatever they need you to deliver them. Whether it's making their job the best company in the industry that they're in, sports, the best team in the organization, etc. And like I said, when your wins record is under 500, you disqualified. Let's not forget what we sign up for. Dudes sign up to play basketball to be a player that delivers a championship to your organization. That's what NBA is for. That's what playing basketball is for. Is to win a chip. Playing sports, period, is to win it all. That's what it is. All this new stuff, and I don't know what that is. I'm gonna keep it to the foundation. Now let's go back to Drake. So my son said, he's the GOAT. Play some music, and I said, okay, but it's not GOAT like material. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because this GOAT is being tossed out a little too much. If everybody is a GOAT, then who's the okay? Who's the mediocre? Who's the, you know what I'm saying? We can't be like, yo, that's my favorite rapper and he's the GOAT. Lloyd Banks is my favorite rapper, but I can't consider him the GOAT. I just can't. Lyrically, I feel like he's the best, but he's not the GOAT. The GOAT comes with accolades. The GOAT comes with things that you've done to shift music, to shift sports. You understand? And like I said, Banks is my favorite rapper. I for me, my opinion, I put him on Mount Rushmore. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of rappers, but he's still not the GOAT. Why? Because there's plenty of individuals who did more for hip hop than Banks. Yeah, Banks could rap. Banks is lyrically nice. But off a ball, he would eat a dude alive. But when you look at somebody like a Nas with the storytelling and the understanding of, just the quality of work. I couldn't even say the understanding, just the quality of work. Materials, songs like If I Rule the World. You know what I'm saying? Then you got individuals like Biggie. You got songs like Juicy. You know what I'm saying? Things that could still be played till this day. You know what I'm saying? People like Tupac, Dear Mama. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Like to achieve that title as the GOAT, you have to be able to do all things. You gotta be able to tell a story. You gotta be able to let me know you. You understand? Like, I need to know you. And a lot of rappers don't do that. But yet a lot of young boys is throwing this GOAT around too much. And it's beyond crazy to me. I don't understand that. And even in sports, you know what I'm saying? Even in sports, there's no arguments. The person might win a championship and he's the GOAT. He's the greatest. Like, GOAT means the greatest of all time. And there's not too many. There's great players. We could argue and say they are great players. They are great rappers. You could say Drake is a great rapper. You could say that. But to be the greatest, the GOAT, the greatest of all times, absolutely not. That will forever be an argument for at least 5 individuals. And those 5, and it will be, Big, Pac, Nas, I mean, I would say Jay-Z, and I would also say Yeah, what's the brother's name? Um, Damn, what's his name? Rakim. And some might disagree. Some might be like, nah. I think Kumo G. You know what I'm saying? Some might say Big Daddy Kane. A lot of people might say a lot of things. Excuse me. A lot of people might say a lot of things, but nah. You know. But those arguments will always have to include Big Pac, you know, and Nas. And this is just for hood arguments. There's people down south that might say Scarface, UGK. These dudes is great. They great. Not gonna lie, they are great. But to be the greatest, it's a big difference of all times. The greatest of all time is different than being great. LeBron James is great. Michael Jordan, conversation of the greatest of all times. Tracy McGrady was great. Iverson was great. Kobe Bryant could be considered one of the greatest of all times. You know, just what it is. Hakeem Olajuwon was great. He could arguably be the great. Now I can't even say that. I can't even say that because Kareem Abdul-Jabbar got more rings, holds the all-time leading scoring, and literally was a dominant force like Jordan. Hakeem Olajuwon was great at his position, but you know there was players that was greater than him at that time. You know what I'm saying? There was. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but just the whole greatness, man. You know, can't just be can't just be tossing out this greatness. Can't just toss that joint out like that, man. Only a few people is meant to be great, man. Be the greatest of all time. Excuse me. Only a few people get those conversations. Only a few, you know. And I just don't like the fact that that was that greatest of all time GOAT just be tossed around like it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? You desensitize that title when everybody has it, and some of these people don't deserve it. And I'm not gonna go into no speculations. I'm not gonna do all that. But let's keep it 100. Some of these players, some of these rappers, some of these entertainers don't deserve it. You know, Will Smith could be considered the greatest actor of all times. Denzel Washington could be considered the greatest actor of all times. But Tay Diggs, come on, bro. He's great. He's not the greatest. He's not the greatest. Because to be the greatest, you gotta be able to tap into all elements. Everything. Left, right, up, down, around the corner. You gotta be able to tap into all that. If you ain't tapping into that, man, can't be considered the greatest of all times. Can't. But that's neither here nor there, man. I just wanted to just touch on that. That might be a topic that I might do next week. Give a rundown. Top 10 greatest rappers, R&B singers, R&B groups. My opinion. Yeah, it's the Repent or Die, man. It's your boy Jones, man. Another one for y'all, man. Give your boy a round of applause, man. Round of applause, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Word. Word. Support the brand, man. Repent or Die. You know, Repent or Die podcast. We on every platform as far as the podcast go. Tune in, listen. I did a great segment of Our Children is the Future. You know what I'm saying? We gotta save them. You know? I also did on YouTube. I did something with the quote unquote 5%ers and all this fugazi nonsense, that doctrine that comes along with it. You know what I'm saying? We, like I said, man, your boys out here working, man. Alright? So repent or die. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Hold it down. I'ma holler.